Hi, in this video I'm going to show you some of my work as a web programmer. Um, this is a web application, a single web page application. Is written using Backbone.js, Marionette.js, and jQuery. And on the backend I use Scala with Play Framework version 2.10, and the database is PostgreSQL. I'd like to show you the edition of products. Every table in the system can be browsed using this navigation that gives you a tree view that shows a hierarchy over the table, and you can list the rows that any of these folders contains. The folders are not in the system, are not fixed in the system. The user creates the folders and all the tree, and can create more than one tree for a table. For example, we have two trees in this to browse this table, the products table, and we can create a new tree example. Tree. Um, when the tree doesn't have any branch, all the items are in the root, so we can create a new folder, a new branch. Branch. And then the branch is going to be empty, and we can move any product we want to move there. When we move elements within branches, in the case from the root to that branch, they disappear from here. So, for example, if I create a new folder, big branch, and then I move everything there. I set this last one. So I only have one here, and all the other items have been moved. And as you see, no refresh of this page. Everything is doing using Ajax, using models from Backbone. I use a REST API written in Scala using Play Framework. So I would like to show this component that allows me to search for any. I want to activate this branch, so I want to search for the product, and then when I select the product, it navigates to the folder and selects the row. So maybe something that is not in the middle is going to be like this, decision. So if I write decision, it's going to navigate just to decision. So this is an example. Then we can edit, obviously, a product. The edition of the products will show you a very complex window with a lot of fields, as you see. Because the table is very complex, let me show you the definition of that table in Postgres. So this is product. As you see, it has a lot of columns. And this table has many other tables that depends on it, like Producto Cliente, Producto Comunidad. Sorry, all the names are in Spanish, but you can follow them. We have the addition of these dependent tables in grids, like for example here. So you can see we have the grid for suppliers, we have the grid for customers, for names. For example, we can add descriptions to the product, like blah blah blah, and some text there. As you see, the grid is editable. You can put the value 1. What I'm going to say. we have added a new record in the table Producto Leyenda that is depend on Producto. But something interesting of this edition is you can define multiple fields using this category. So when you describe the product, it's impossible that the programmer has guessed all the fields you are going to need. So what I have done is add 10 fields that you can customize using virtual tables. That allows you to create categories and the values for every column on that categories. For example, I'm going to say that this product is a monitor, essentially. So you are going to have a list of fields that you can complete, like the type of monitor. These lists are autocomplete lists coming from the database. So if I select for, let me see what we have Samsung, right? So I'm going to just write Samsung and it's going to give me Samsung. So, well, these lists are not fixed in the database, it's something that you create. For example, this category has used only 3 fields. I have said we have 10 fields. So we can go to the category definition, so the products, categories. And here we have monitors. We can, as you see, all the edition, all the dialogues are standard. So I haven't designed any of these dialogues. It's a component that just I give some information as the number of fields and the kind of field, and the component just draw a standard view that I can edit. So, for example, this category has defined only 1, 2, and 3 tables. But we can add new table here. So, like, well, I'm going to choose anything. Then we will see that in the product, I'm going to modify this so it can be refreshed. To choose zapatillas is choose. I'm going to choose again monitors. So now we have 4 fields, right? These things can be used for search. So, for example, I have this product, mejillón pelado, cocido congelado, which is not a monitor, but I can use that to sell. Sorry, to buy. I can buy it. So I'm going to create a new invoice, purchase invoice. Sorry for the Spanish, you can see a lot of Spanish here. I have to finish with the translation, it's work in progress. So I'm going to look for mejillón. So we have this mejillón pelado congelado, right? But if I look for how it was, remember I have Zona 1. So I'm going to just use that as my search criteria. And I have mejillón pelado. And if you have look at before, we have 2 different articles, 140 and 138, but only one of them has Zona 1. Right? Well, yeah, here you can define the price of the product, quantity, and it is going to calculate, for example, I want to say that this costs 100, and it's going to show you all the totals. It's just show you that all the addition, all the controls are all the controls are mapped to the business object that is behind of this. Um, uh, the communication with that business object and the interface allows to reflect the impact that changing a field has in other calculated fields. So, well, this is the addition of an invoice. Again, you have different grids, and as I have shown, the grid is editable. Well, uh, that's all. Uh, I expect you have enjoyed the video. Goodbye.